Hey, welcome to EPN. My name is Victor Lucas, and we bring you the latest in everything cool every single day, thanks to viewers, supporters, and now sponsors just like you. And speaking of which, Adrian Leon, who has been a huge supporter of EPN for a very long time. Thank you so much for supporting us, Adrian. This rundown is all yours. Splatoon 2 players are going to ink something big this holiday season. Nintendo has revealed that the fishy shooter will be getting 2 new batches of DLC before the end of the year. The first lands this week and gives players 1 new stage for the Salmon Run mode, as well as 4 new regular stages. The update also includes hairstyles and gear, and also gives players the ability to trade gear with each other. It also doubles the level cap from 50 to 99. All of that content starts rolling out tomorrow and will be finished by Friday. The second big update is coming in mid-December and will introduce a new ranked battle mode called Clam Blitz. Players will collect clams scattered throughout the map, with all of your clams following behind you, and the objective is to throw them into the other team's base. The first team to score 100 points wins. Best of all, both of these new updates are free for all players, just like all the other DLC for the game, which makes us happy as a clam. In other Switch DLC news, Nintendo and Ubisoft have revealed the first details in the second and final batch of DLC for the crossover game Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle. The second add-on will give players a new world, complete with a new playable character. Nintendo hasn't revealed who this new character might be, so it could be just another Mario or Rabbids character, or if they want to make things interesting, they could bring in someone from another Nintendo franchise. It is a crossover game after all. Fingers crossed for Link. We'll have more details before the new add-on arrives in early 2018. Someone must have bought some Leaf tickets because the new Animal Crossing mobile game has finished being crafted a day early. After announcing that the new iOS and Android game Animal Crossing Pocket Camp would come out on Wednesday, Nintendo went ahead and released it this morning instead. We double-checked our calendars, and yes, today is in fact Tuesday. Some players are encountering server issues though, so you might not be able to play it until tomorrow anyway. Animal Crossing Pocket Camp is the first mobile game in the franchise. It gives players the ability to manage their own pint-sized camping ground with all the customization and character interactions from the main Animal Crossing games. There are microtransactions. Players can buy Leaf tickets to speed up crafting times, something that you'll no doubt be tempted to do after seeing the smiling, seductive face of Tom Nook. One of DC's most alluring evildoers is about to get animated in a whole new way. DC and Warner Brothers are working on a new animated series that will focus on Harley Quinn, the psychotic girlfriend of Batman's arch-nemesis, the Joker. It's not being made for television, though. DC and Warner Brothers are developing it for their new DC-specific streaming service, which is slated to go online next year. It's being produced by Justin Halpern, Patrick Shoemaker, and Dean Lorey, the dynamic trio behind the short-lived DC sitcom Powerless, which indicates that this will be a much more lighthearted and comedic version of Harley, and less dark than some of the other incarnations. Harley Quinn has been a favorite of DC comic readers ever since she debuted in 1993, and she's seen a rise in mainstream popularity thanks to her appearance in last year's Suicide Squad, where she was played by Margot Robbie. Robbie is already set to reprise the role in several upcoming films, and another version of Harley recently appeared in the animated movie Batman and Harley Quinn.
Okay, fine, whatever.
This new animated series will be her first time headlining her own show, and she won't be the only DC icon helping to kick off the new streaming service.
How about just a little something to sweeten the deal?
A live-action Teen Titans show is also being developed for the service, along with a revival of the Young Justice animated series.
And it is stunning.
Warner Brothers and other big studios have been rushing to create their own premium streaming services as more and more television audiences cut the cable. This follows in the footsteps of CBS and the success they've had with their streaming show, Star Trek Discovery.
You guys, this is so fucking cool.
James Cameron is testing the waters with some cool new performance capture technology. The four upcoming sequels to Avatar will be the first films to shoot with performance capture technology underwater. James Cameron revealed the news in a recent interview with Collider, saying that they've already begun filming several underwater scenes with the film's new child actors, seen here on dry land in the first official cast photo. As Cameron points out, no other performance capture movie has filmed scenes underwater because it presents a whole new set of challenges. Basically, performance capture cameras use little dots that are painted on the actors, but when you put them underwater, the water itself acts like a mirror that reflects the dots, creating false targets that make it harder for the cameras to pick up the real dots. Cameron says that they found a way around this, although he hasn't elaborated how. Whatever they're doing, it probably isn't cheap. All 4 Avatar sequels put together are rumored to be costing as much as $1 billion, making this the most expensive production in Hollywood history. The first sequel hits theaters in 2020. Audiences are going to solve another murder on the Orient Express. 20th Century Fox and Kenneth Branagh are working on a sequel to their recent adaptation of the classic Agatha Christie novel. According to The Hollywood Reporter, the new film will be based on another Christie novel, Death on the Nile, which sees Orient Express hero Hercule Poirot travel to Egypt to solve what else? A death on the Nile. The last film's screenwriter, Michael Green, is already working on the new script, and The Hollywood Reporter claims that Kenneth Branagh is in talks to reprise the lead role, as well as return behind the camera as director. It's no mystery why Fox wants a sequel to Murder on the Orient Express. The film is already a big hit worldwide, and it will likely see an increase in ticket sales closer to the end of the year if it gets nominated for any big awards.
I'll pay.
The studio also has plenty of source material to draw from. There are no less than 33 Agatha Christie novels featuring Poirot.
Hercule Poirot, I do not slay the lions.
So Fox could be making sequels for as long as they want.
Have another drink.
If you want to know what we thought of Murder on the Orient Express, you can check out my review with Johnny Millennium over on our Film Fury channel. You won't be seeing the galaxy's second greatest scoundrel in the next Star Wars movie. The Last Jedi writer-director Rian Johnson has confirmed fears that Lando Calrissian will not appear in the film.
You got a lot of guts coming here.
Speaking with Entertainment Weekly, Johnson says that Lando doesn't appear, and he's saying it now because he doesn't want to get anyone's hopes up. Johnson adds that he loves the character and it would have been fun to see him, but it's just not something that had a place in the story.
I had no choice.
Lando is one of the most loved characters from the original trilogy.
You'd like him.
And was conspicuously absent from the last movie, The Force Awakens, so it's too bad that we won't be seeing him this time around either.
This deal is getting worse all the time.
The good news is that Lando appeared recently in the animated series, Star Wars Rebels.
Good to see you again.
And original actor Billy D. Williams can be heard as the character in the new game Star Wars Battlefront 2. The Lando-less Last Jedi hits theaters on December 15th. That wraps us up for the rundown. We'll be back again tomorrow with a brand new episode for you. And you know we have tons of great content for you to check out, so please do that. And if you dig it, hit that subscribe button, that little bell, and if you're so inclined, that sponsorship button too.